M&T Bank Stadium, the beautiful home of the Ravens, has had praise heaped upon it since its opening in 1998. It's a great location for the 71,000 fans that pack it on game day. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They line up at the 20. Johnson takes the handoff. They gain 5 yards there. That'll bring up second down. Comes down with it.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
Another run. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line before he's hit and dropped. They go with the toss. He fights forward to about the 36. Johnson picks up a yard on the play. Gets the pass away. It's incomplete. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He's stopped at the 24-yard line. The Ravens will begin this drive at the 24-yard line. They'll give it off here. He's still going. He gets to about the 47-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tackles.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Brown gets 3 yards on the play. Ryan hands it off straight ahead. Brown comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Gets the pass out. Is there for the catch. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Short throw. Caught and dropped.
The Ravens are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Tackle was made by Gate. Here's the give. Wright was there on the tackle. Brown gains around 6 yards on the run. They go with the run. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens score the game's first touchdown.
I don't think there's any question about that one. The defense was looking past. They got popped on a run and just could never find the halfback on that one.
Extra point is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings will set up shop at the 20-yard line. Caught. William Moore makes the tackle. Johnson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. short throw to the right. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Johnson, the ball carrier. A gain of 6 yards. That brings up second down. Hit and drop behind the line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He throws left. There for the catch. Carlos Rogers was there on the tackle. Gilbert makes his third catch of the game. Johnson takes the give. They got 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
This is unbelievable.
Gives to the back. Tackle was made by Cox.
You know, not only the top end speed, which is so impressive, but speed in and out of his cuts. That's the difference in a great running back. Anytime you can see a guy maintain that speed out of his cuts, that's a guy that has superstar ability.
The halfback with the carry. Runs over tackler. He gets out to about the 25-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. This is the 10th play of the drive. Passes it. Tipped pass. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. And he gets brought down hard. The Ravens ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. The pass is away. The stop was made by Foxworth.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Gives to the back. Willis was there on the tackle. Brown gains about 2 yards on the run. Passes to his left. Can't make the catch in traffic. Fourth down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
The Vikings don't want to settle for 3 again. They're looking to add a touchdown this time.
Johnson gets the call. Tyson Jackson makes the tackle. Johnson picks up 2 yards with the carry. We played a quarter. The score is 7-3. Ravens. They line up at the 27. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He gets in for 6.
Wow, halfbacks that can play like wide receivers. I don't know how you play defensive back in this league anymore. What a play.
Robbie Gould puts it through, and it's a 3-point game. Here's your Sprint drive summary. He'll return it from the 1. And he's drilled. What a hit. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Let's go now. Go.
Brown takes the give.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet so there's some cutback lanes.
He's dropped for a loss.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Drops the easy pick. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3 and out. That's just embarrassing.
He makes it to the 45.
The Vikings took full advantage of their last offensive opportunity with that touchdown. Now we'll see if they can extend that lead with this drive.
They go with the toss. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Gets the ball away. Cox was there on the tackle. Michael Crabtree on the receiving end, and it's his first catch of the game.
No.
First down now, and 10 to go. Hands it to the back. Tackle was made by Cross. Johnson gets 6 yards on the play. Deep pass to the end zone. Into traffic, and it's picked off.
We hear so much about quarterbacks giving their receivers a chance to make a play on the ball. Much more today than they did 20, 30 years ago. Quarterbacks will throw the thing up for grabs, give their receiver a chance. That time, though, it got burned.
And the pass is knocked away. Robert Mathis was defending on the play.
Congratulations to the person sitting in section 19, row 33, seat 6. You won an all-expenses paid.
Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 18-yard line before he's gang tackled. Throws short. Gates was there to bring him down.
Well, that's really just giving in to the defense there. If you're just going to dump it off like that and accept a beating, so be it.
Will bring it back to the 44-yard line. The Vikings turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Gives it off. Johnson gets about 4 yards on the play. On the ground with a tailback. He fights forward to around midfield before several defenders bring him down. Dumps it out right.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
Gets the pass off.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Here's the give. Just about 3 yards there. That'll bring up second down. Here's the halfback. Tackle was made by Cross.
The Vikings seem to be unstoppable on the ground so far. They're ripping off big chunks of yardage at a time.
1st and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. The halfback with the carry. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Garrison will hand it off. He breaks the tackle. Thompson gains around 6 yards on the run. This is the 9th play of this drive.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job, man.
To the end zone. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Robbie Gould sends it through. They'll go up by 6. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is. Go.
He's going for it all. No completion. Wright had the coverage on the play. 2nd down now with 10 to go.
Left screen, set. Left 35. Black 35. Let's get some love.
Got to him just as he released it. The stop was made by Wright. It looks like they're going to go no huddle. Tipped pass and picked off. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
Gould adds the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Hit and dropped at the 15. The Ravens come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field.
Move on, baby, move on. Go back to work now. Come on, baby.
Short throw to the left. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. Throws it out. He leaps. It's caught.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Whatever it takes. Hey, hey. Here we go, here we go. Make a move and let's go.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
I try to get you, baby. You know you coming. I try to get you. Get ready. Set. Go.
Great protection. And he caught it. Boyd was there to bring him down.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Here's the throw. Tackle was made by Willis. And they'll try to speed things up a bit. Hit as he throws. Wright picks it off.
Well, even a guy who's played as long as he has can still make mistakes, and he's made 2 big ones so far.
That gives him 60 interceptions in his marvelous career. Hands it to the back. The stop was made by Ford. 4-yard gain. That brings up second down. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
All right, Tom, thanks. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the first half. Top plays from the first half, here you go. Let's turn to your game's stats. There was a big discrepancy in the number of plays run by each team in the first half, and the edge was held by Minnesota. Chris Johnson has rushed for over 125 yards. Minnesota has the lead, 20-7.
Welcome back to M&T Bank Stadium. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. They'll get the ball here at the 20.
Let's go, y'all. Kings left. Kings left. Let's go.
Here's the fullback. Andy makes it out to about the 21-yard line. From their own 21-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go do this thing. Go.
On the ground with a tailback. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. They get 6 there, and that makes it third down.
Early and often.
Passes the ball. He goes up high for the catch.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
They hand it off. Robert Mathis was there to bring him down. They go with a run. Brown picks up 2 yards with the carry. Barely gets that one off.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Minnesota looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get the ball here at the 20. Garrison hands it off straight ahead.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He throws right. And he's dropped as soon as he makes the catch.
You really get the feeling the officials are letting these guys play out here today. There have been no penalties called to this point. Great to see a game like this.
Short throw to the right.
The Ravens were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
Brought down at the 30.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 33. Gates makes the tackle. Brown gains about 2 yards on the run.
Here we go, here we go.
The stop was made by Gates.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Got it off barely. Foxworth has it. Murray makes the tackle. Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy in the field, and today he's looking shaky.
He gets to about the 21-yard line. James Butler is there on the tackle.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
1st and 10. Ball on the 21. Throws it. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before he gives the Vikings a 1st and goal.
Yeah.
Garrison tosses it left. Johnson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. That's a 2-yard gain.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Garrison hands off. Not sure if he got in. They give him the score. They'll go for 2 in this situation. Thompson gets the pitch. He gets the 2-point conversion. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Gives it off. Boyd makes the tackle. Brown gets 6 yards on the carry. Dumps it out right. The stop was made by Jackson.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Excellent pass protection. Here's the pass. Pass is complete. They complete a long pass play.
After a big play like that, it's really important for the offense to get in the huddle and get out, keep this attack going. Right now they have the defense on their heels.
Throws it deep to the end zone. The Ravens with a 4-play, 75-yard drive for the score.
Matt Ryan is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and there's really no debate about that. He can change the outcome of the game, and he's such a strong leader, just a fantastic player and fun to watch.
Brought down at the 27-yard line. The Vikings punched it in for 6 last time out. And with this 2-possession lead, they'll look to send some people home on this drive. Throws it. Carlos Rogers makes the tackle. Michael Crabtree now with 4 catches in the game. Feeds it to the back. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
He's there for the catch. He's knocked out at the 34.
The Ravens have really impressed me today in their coverage, at least when it comes to shutting down this guy who can destroy any defense on any given day. If I'm not mistaken, that's his first catch of the day.
The stop was made by Tyson Jackson.
Defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
He fights forward to about the 30. That's a 3-yard gain.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker who came on the blitz that time. And sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Cuts back, and he's dropped. Johnson gets 6 yards on the play. 4th down. So the kicker on to put this through from about 41 yards away. He's got it. Here's your sprint drive summary. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going. But he got it. The Ravens put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
The Ravens are looking at a 3-possession deficit as we start the 4th quarter. Gets the pass away. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field, trying to help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Passes to his left.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Get him going, baby. It's one play at a time, baby. Show me where your mother went. Let's go. Cut. It's over. Touchdown. Get with it. Bring it over. Let's go.
Passes. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He throws left. Tips it away. Donald Brown was the intended receiver on the play.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
On the ground with a tailback. James Butler was there to bring him down.
He looks like a kid just out there having some fun. I mean, when you play football in the street, you don't stop playing until you couldn't see the ball anymore, right? Till it got dark. Bad news for the defense. He can still see the ball.
He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play. Passes it out. And the pass is incomplete. James Butler was defending on the play.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Short throw to the right. Gilbert now has 5 catches. So the field goal unit is on the field to try for 3 points. This will be a 32-yard attempt. It's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. So the score now, the Vikings 34, the Ravens 14. drop at the 25. The offense will take over at the 25.
Let's go, keep playing. Let's have some fun, baby.
Here's the halfback. They get 3 yards on the play.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Boyd makes the tackle. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Rolling right. Gets the pass away. Brings it in. And the last guy gets him. Boyd is able to make his 4th reception. The big gain through the air sets the offense up with another 1st and 10. They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 19 before he gets brought down. Ground on the give. They get him down, but the Ravens will have a 1st and goal. On the ground with a tailback. Still working. They grab 8 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. He gets another carry. Crosses the plane. Well, we'll wait to see. This will not be a touchdown. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Goes for the end zone. Boulware with the grab, but there's been no signal. Did he make the catch? After discussing it, they rule no touchdown. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that's when you know that you really trust that offensive line, when you put a valuable quarterback in there with all those big defensive tackles and linebackers. You believe your guys are just a little better than theirs.
With less than 4 minutes to go in the 4th, the score, the Ravens 21, the Vikings 34. The Vikings recover it.
And like the saying goes, desperate times call for desperate measures, but for them, desperate measures didn't work out.
They hand it off. The stop was made by Jackson. That's 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the halfback. Gives to the back. Jackson is there on the tackle. Jackson makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Dropped at the 24-yard line. The Ravens will start this drive at the 24-yard line. Gets the pass out. Tackle was made by Patrick Willis. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game. But it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard. Incomplete pass.
Matt Ryan looks a little surprised about that one. Here's one of the guys, one of the most accurate passers in the game, and that one just got away. Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Just gets it off. Massaquoi increases his receiving yardage total for the game to 100. Clearly, he came into this one ready to show his stuff. 1st and 10. Ball on the 50.
Let's go now.
Just got that one off.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Dumps it out right. Boyd knocks it down. Johnson was his intended target.
Let's go. Just sit down and do what you do.
Passes it. Foxworth intercepts it. He's reversing direction.
Wow, this is a shocking performance. You don't normally see a veteran quarterback putting the ball in harm's way so often.
Breaks free. The Ravens will take their first time out of the half. They line up at the 39. They hand it off. Frost was there to bring him down.
Let's get going.
They'll keep it on the ground again. They get 2 yards. That brings up 2nd down. The Ravens will take their last timeout.
He got fear in his heart.
That's a 3-yard gain.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
He's got it. Here's your sprint drive summary. And that will give them a little extra cushion.
Just everything going right for this team today, and that kick will just be a little icing on top.
They get him at the 27. First down now and 10 to go. Just a minute remains in this football game.
I got you, baby. Go!
The pass is away.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Whatever it takes, I'll get it.
Gets the ball away. There for the reception. Wright was there on the tackle.
Very risky pass. You never want to try and throw the ball across your body like that. Players in this league will come up with interceptions on that one.
Gets the pass off. Picked off, and that will seal it up. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. That'll do it from M&T Bank Stadium. Stay right there for top highlights and stats.